All right, first and foremost, before I get started, I'm going to give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakodash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, who rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, mind the elect. I want to say peace and blessing to the hope the elect on the four corner, and sincerely, their great song. All right, this your brother in the bottom, man. Just come with a quick lesson, a faith boost through the spirit, man, and I'm gonna jump right into it. I hope you brother be edified, while I lay the law down, man. Basically, I'm just going to the suffering, all right, because we know the persecution is coming for the men of the Lord, man. As I heard, I sold out to the one that have not took the bag, all right. I denounced the name of Yahweh Shema was what ripped by our learning. All right, so what? We have hope, man. All right, hope is that what? That we be delivered out of this hell that's coming upon this place through the spirit and power we have by Shema Shai. All right, because as the scriptures have said, man, that he shall be saved out of it. It's talking about the elect. All right, we can go in the tree, man. All right, but it's a constant battle within the flesh and the spirit as we on this journey to the kingdom of heaven, man. So I want to just go to the account and Acts. Man, they kept pushing, they kept going. All right, all the way until the end, man. And the Lord said that ascribe a to death. Well, guess what? We made it. We rejoice, man. The Christianity don't whatever come with it. Hey, that's what it is, man. Gird your loins up like a man. All right, and it said, and to him they agreed, and when they have called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahweh Shai and let them go. All right, they sold out to the government. All right, a lot of Israelite camps. All right, announced it. All right, the Lord said he loved whom he chastised, man. So all this add up that the scriptures is known to be true. When you go into 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, so he said, verse 41, and they departed from the presence of the council. All right, which they going when you go to Luke the 21 chapter, I'm gonna get that too. It speaks about you're gonna be brought up before kings and priests for his name's sake. All right, so it said, and they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing. You see, they were rejoiced. Why? Because the apostles, they knew. All right, they knew like that. Actually, suffering. Yahweh told us that we were gonna for his name's sake. You see. So it said, and they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. You see, the apostles were rejoicing, man. And that's what we have to do in the spirit, all right, that we in right now, man. In the flesh, we in right now. All right, in the mind state, we in right now. Catch hell. All joy, man. When you go in James 1 and 2, it said, what counted all joy? When I fall in or diverse temptation, man, because it's a suffering, man. It's a suffering that's well off for the kingdom of heaven. You see, it's 4. All right, 1 Peter 4 and 14. All right, and it says, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh, happy are ye. For the spirit of the glory and of the Most High risen upon you, and their part he is slacking. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is what? Glorified. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai is glorified in us, man, through the suffering. All right, us putting our life on the line, making our body a living sacrifice, man. All right, us choosing Him over our family. All right, us choosing Him over our job, over our women, you see, over material things. All right, the Lord is glorified in us, man. You see, but this come along with what? With the suffering, because it's the suffering of the flesh. It's not the suffering of the spirit. It's the flesh, the carnal things, man, that we have to suffer and put in a bind in a box, man. All right, to be glorified in Yahweh Shai at the end. You see. We get 1 Peter 4 and 1, it says, for as much then as Yahweh Shai have suffered for us in the flesh, yourself with the same mind. And that's the same mind that what the apostles had, man. All right, and us being this great millstone, we have to have the same mind state. All right, so as much as Yahweh shall suffer, guess what? We're going to suffer also. Because the scripture has said what? No servant is what? Greater than his master, man. All right, so as much as we partakers of the Yahweh shall suffer, guess what? We're going to be partakers of the blessing. We're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh shall, man. All right, so it's a beautiful thing to be a part of this, man. To suffer for his name's sake. That's what the apostles already knew and they understood. That's why they were rejoicing when they was getting beat, all right, for the name. You see, because that was a confirmation, all right, that what? The Lord was true, man. Everything the Lord has spoken, it was real, man. All right? And it will manifest for their eyes. It says, for as much as Yahweh shall have suffered for us in the flesh, yourself likewise with the same mind, have suffered in the flesh, have ceased from sin, man. You see? And I'm going to go to Philippians. All right? Get Philippians real quick. Because you got to remember, the Most High said, what? Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. All right? So when you go into Philippians 1:29, it says, for unto you it is given in the behalf of Yahweh Shai, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for his sake. You see, when you talk to Apostle Paul, but put yourself in a like-minded. All right? And that we all going to have to suffer. All right? Because the Lord have called us into his marvelous light, man. So it's a battle between flesh, suffer for his name's sake. All right? But the Lord actually putting us through this hardship that we won't have to go through what 2/3 going to go through. All right? When he released the beast, which is so-called white on the pun. And I'm get I was read first. Let me see, First Peter. And I get 2 Corinthians. All right, 2 Corinthians 4:17. All right, and it says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment," and that's the same mind state that the apostles had, man. All right, their light affliction was only for a moment. All right, because they knew that the kingdom of heaven was coming next. So that's why they glorified and getting beat. You see? But it says for our light affliction, the hell that we catch, all right, from the day to day, all right, which is but for a moment, working us far as the more exceeding eternal weight of glory. And that's what we Paul endure all that, man. All right? Because guess what? We all enduring something for each other, man. All right? Us, Lord, be behind y'all here. You see? So, yeah, this light affliction ain't nothing, man. To compare to the kingdom of heaven, which is forever. And see? I'm going to get the account in Luke. All right? Because the hour of temptation, which is fastly approaching, all right? They're going to come for the men of the Lord, man. All right, so we're going to have this geared up in our mind. All right, hey, have your faith and your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. This is Luke 21:12. And it says, "Before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, deliver you up to the synagogue and into prison, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake." And this is Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Putting us on game. He putting us on point, man. He letting us know what's going to happen before it even happen. So us being men of the Lord, we have to take heed in that, man. All right? Take heed what Yahweh Shai is telling us. Because persecution is coming upon us, man. After a weekend, standing boldly, facing such as affliction. All right? The man is coming, man. Faith. We can't break, bend, all right? Or and it says, for his talking about the temperature of your phone is too high. How? When I'm in the house. You see that? You see that? I'm in the house, and it's saying my phone is hot. Let's eat. You know. But Lord willing, it continue all the way on until I get done. But it says, and it shall turn unto you for what? A testimony. You see that? It's going to turn for us for a testimony. And it says, settle it therefore in your heart, not to meditate before ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So the Lord gonna intervene, man. All right, just know when we in that spot, we in that predicament. Guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai got our back, man. All right, that's what the faith gonna have to. Fuck it, you know. Hey, the apostles did it, man. The apostles went through it. All right, guess what? We're gonna have to go through it too, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. All right. Well, guess what? We got the kingdom of heaven to be looking forward to, man. We understand we don't die, man. All right? We multiply. You see? We don't die, man. And it says, and ye shall be betrayed, man, within you and your family when you first even come into the truth. You know, the spirit already let you know, man. All right? It's like two magnets. You trying to put two magnets together, man. It won't happen. It can't happen. That's the spirit and that's the flesh. See, our family, they corner, they fleshly. Us, we become what? Spiritual, man. We are spiritual men. All right, we're in a spiritual battle here, man. All right, so we understand our parents, our brethren, some of our kinfolks like cousins, you know, friends. They gonna give us up, man. You see? So you gotta settle this in your heart. I already know you motherfucker gonna sell me out. But one person ain't gonna sell me out is Yahweh Shema Shai. You see, you gotta settle that in your heart, man. We're gonna be betrayed, man. All right, and it said, "Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake." All right, it's coming back around by Shema Shai. All right, and it says, and it said, "And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake." Her dead perish in your possession. I mean, it's like your patient possession your soul. You see, possess our souls, man, through the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, because we understand that the knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our times, man. So without patience, our suffering and the truth, that's how we possessing our soul for deliverance, not for destruction. All right, and it's just a faith booster, man, to keep on pushing. All right, hey, don't be discouraged. All right, hey, don't look down, man. Keep looking up. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. Our salvation, everything we believe. Hey, keep pushing to next.